Alright, let's get into this one.
You want me to get serious?
Oh my god, cause Techie said go in. Cause Techie said to go in.
Serious in this channel don't really go hand in hand. But you know what? I'll make an exception this time. You want me to get serious? Well. It takes two to tango. So in dual fashion, Crashouts come in pairs. Let's look at the biggest Crashouts.
Oh my god, Atsu.
The PvP edition. And we're gonna talk
about
things in this video that are already settled, whether
oh god.
or worse. So
Wait,
I think I'm beating a dead horse right now.
Oh wait, let me move that. Let me move myself over here. All right. Oh, he's actually beating it. He's actually made a thing of beating a dead horse. I thought it was something completely different what he was doing. Okay. Oh god, are I talking about the freaking M-Test Tectone drama? Where M-Test literally like M-Test sort of self-inserted himself into a friendly argument between Tectone and Hex over freaking over Hex not enjoying ZZZ. I think this is the one I think this is the thing that I think it was that drama.
Thought it was a few of the pioneers for the current Gacha space. Some of the old founding fathers of
God. I wasn't around when that with Beanie Tectone. I wasn't around when Beanie Tectone was a thing.
Community has progressed or regressed to now. But when you take the overly cautious hero and mix him with a blunt and brash tsundere who will never admit that he's a tsundere, you end up with a questionable relationship.
Oh god.
See, M-Tash has already stated in the past that when talking to Tectone, he's treading on thin ice and moving carefully around him.
And I've been on eggshells for years.
On the other hand, Tectone has a tendency to let his words fly before his thoughts and ends up saying things that he probably shouldn't or should otherwise just filter. Around the time...
Yeah, bro. Let's be honest, Tectone has no filter, and I can't. That's why. Also, that's the kind of reason why I like Tectone though too. He has no filter, but you know he says how it is, and I quite like that. I rather something that's telling me how it is than something that's lying to me. To be honest, I think you should have that one friend that just tells it how it is. I think he's that sort of guy who will just tell how it is, and if he doesn't care if it hurts your feelings or not. I mean, I think you need someone in your life who is brutally honest with you.
I'm sending this Zone Zero release. There was a little disagreement between Tectone and another content creator named Hex Juice. We'll save her for a little later. But after watching the live stream, many people in the community were on Hex's side and thought Tectone was abusing his position as a larger creator. One of which people being M-Dash, who for whatever reason snapped and self-inserted himself into this little argument.
Yeah. Fucking weird, by the way. He self-inserted himself into this. It was literally sorted in a Discord call afterwards. I think it was just a little heated argument over like Hex not enjoying ZZZ when they came out, and Tectone says give it a bit more time and you might enjoy it. And truth be told, Hex actually did like the game. As it was just one of those things. As you just gotta... And like, M-Tash goes, oh, you're not being good to your friend. Like, it was over. The argument was over, to be honest.
Now, Tectone, who thought there was a certain level of trust, or at least mutual respect between the two, also snapped after hearing these things. The two hopped in a call and they let the rage go.
Oh, Tectone self, hello.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that at all. 0%. I don't want to hold a single one. I'm letting you know I'm beyond furious.
She doesn't know.
I thought I was abusing that.
You weren't.
Oh, so now you are saying I'm abusing. Because before you said you didn't say that. But now you're saying you are.
Damn.
No, I'm not posting the video account. I've already messaged, and it's not true by yours because you're admitting to baiting me. This isn't...
You're trying to twist all.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. M-Tash was baiting. He was saying that if he doesn't get in the call, M-Tash pretty much won the argument. See, he was literally just baiting him to have this conversation on Discord. He was trying to make content. Let's be honest, MTech was trying to get content out of this, big time.
I did not say you don't have a friendship with her. I said you were being an asshole to your friend. It's not saying
Okay.
my words and says, oh, he did it.
Not only was there a mutual crashing out, but a mutual falling out. As after that, Tecton and MTech don't seem to be on friendly terms anymore.
Well, yeah. To be honest, MTech just didn't even need to get himself involved. I think the only reason why he got involved because he wanted another person to think, oh yeah, Tecton's a shit friend. And like Hex didn't even acknowledge it. Like Hex called him out on it. And like also like he also called Hex a snake after Hex called him out on it. I thought, well, no, Hex was. It was just a heated argument between friends. Then you self-inserted yourself saying, "Oh, you're not being very nice to your friend." I mean, friends can have heated arguments. It's not a weird thing. Like I have heated arguments with my friends as well. It's like, in the day, it doesn't matter. It's just passionate. Being passionate thing. Just being passionate. It's a passionate argument between like certain to the topic of this conversation. Like. It's quite common, to be honest.
There's no knowing what goes on behind closed doors, though. But as far as crashing out goes in PvP, MTech and Tecton are both offenders. Crash out. I guess you could say. You're saying this is
part of playing Gacha game is to know to put down the controller and just glad you still play with what you have. That is so true. That is such a true statement, though. My whole thing is gacha games shouldn't be taken seriously because the games are made to be very casual. Gacha games are made to be casual. Let's be honest. Gacha games are super cash. They're super cash, and they want you to spend money. You shouldn't take gacha games seriously, and don't spend money that you don't have. All right. As I said, that's just straight up. Have fun, and if you don't have the money, don't spend more. Alright, because otherwise, let's enjoy the game. People beefing over freaking a gacha game is insane to me, because the games are super casual, super casual.
It was a fucking game after all. It was Now I said we'd speak on Hex Juice later,
I
think now's a fitting time while it's still fresh.
What role?
Hex Juice is brash, blunt, maybe a bit short-tempered, and very
yes.
hard-headed. But all things considered,
all quotes I actually like about Hex.
Juice is one of my favorite people in the gacha space.
God, I'm always in the way of like everybody. I'm always in the way of everybody.
But I'm gonna put bias aside for this entry by letting you know off rip that Hex Juice, despite being one of the newer up-and-coming creators around here, is still one of the biggest repeat offenders of Crashouts syndrome.
What?
Keeping in the PvP theme, let's narrow down a little bit to one of Hex Juice's most infamous dramas, and one that many of you likely found her through. Tao or Yeon Slayer.
I'll not get. How did Hex crash out on the Tao drama? Tao was just being a fucking weirdo. Tao was just being a fucking weirdo. Bro was being a straight up creep. And like, he got his friend to freaking like harass into reacting to a video she didn't want to react to. And it was over a fucking like gacha creator freaking smash or pass tier list sort of thing. It was fucking so fucking weird. And it was so fucking weird.
If Tao is somebody maybe a bit deranged.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Because when it comes to trolling, you have no idea how far or long I commit to a bit. And I think Tao's someone who was somewhat funny and had potential.
No, he's not funny. He's a fucking weirdo. Let's be honest. Tao was a fucking weirdo.
But his execution is just atrocious. See,
he's shit.
Tier list, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie. In said video, he said the following about Hex Juice.
Okay, this looks like your standard, normal, completely original Genshin YouTube channel. That's definitely not using the faces and names of larger content creators to boost her own viewership because she knows she can't get new business herself.
Now, Hex didn't take lightly.
I like my pulls this time wasn't good, but still I'm pleased that I got most of the cards. I am patient and get cards I'm missing. The game is not going anywhere unless the company goes bankrupt. That is true. That's true. Like I said, most gacha games always will have a rerun. Most gacha games will always have a rerun. I mean, HSR is having 4 reruns right now. So as I said, there's always going to be reruns happening. Yeah, God, I fucking hate Tao. I remember reacting to this video a long time ago. The video, the one, the Tao video ages, a video about Tao. He's a fucking weirdo, bro.
To that at all. Honestly, I understand why, because compared to the rest of the video, this specific portion felt a little bit malicious. It would obviously be fair if Hex used to be upset after having her content spat on and being reduced to glazing, while she herself was just reduced to, well...
Yeah, you literally just look think, oh my god, your veto boobs are so nice. They're big and they're big. I want to fluff them. Like, that's literally what his whole argument, his thing was, like, oh, he was being a super creepy. He literally got an artist to make a art of Hex's V2 model, and I thought that was fucking weird. It was super weird as fuck, and I'm very surprised the artist even did it in the first place. That's L artist. Looking respectfully.
Female. Hex responded, then Tao made a couple disingenuous apologies, then he got called out by VXV Fiction and Tech Live. In his defense, even if you have a strong opinion on something, being put on the spot, especially in hostile territory, will make some people choke and fumble their words. But in the case of Tao, he just wouldn't apologize. Even if you don't feel wrong about what you say,
Tao was a shit. Tao was really shit about it.
Countless cycle of crashing out from Hex Juice during this time, as well as Tao during the time. The drama more or less ended with him.
Wait, where is it?
From Hex Juice during this time, as well.
Yeah, there it is. There. The freaking oiled up freaking, like, whoever did this art is insane. Like, I can't believe they actually did the art in the first place. That is, like, also not getting Hex's permission to do that. That's kind of shit. Like, if it's fan art, then I guess it's okay, but, like, still, I feel like, I don't think Hex would, I don't know, I felt, it was just a weird, when I saw this, I thought it was very fucking weird.
Tao during the time, the drama more or less ended with him simply being excommunicated. He's since gone inactive, and I don't know or really care why. But as far as PvP goes, this was the first PvP Crashout that initially gave Hex Juice a big break, even though I was too lazy to go find the proper clips because they're borderline gone. Hex Juice and Tao, certified Crashout.
I feel like, really, did Hex crash out though? I feel like Hex had every right to be mad about this. I think Tao was just being a creep, and then people let's call him out for being a creep. I don't know.
Our next Crashout actually has a more appealing and satisfying conclusion.
Okay.
Soul of the OG was a former miner.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I know nothing about Soul at all. All I know about Soul, he is related to Solo, and that's about it.
Strictly a Genshin Impact content creator, making content on said game ranging anywhere from guides to discussions to other videos he just liked to make. His content was pretty informative and he clearly put a lot of thought into it rather than just brainless talk. But as with most Genshin genres, Tectone did something that set somebody else up. In this case,
I like how anything to do with the drama goes with Genshin. With Genshin always seems to be something to do with Tectone for some reason. Like, Genshin creators cannot stop beefing with Tectone for some reason. It's actually quite insane.
Tectone brought onto his stream a smaller content creator who also happened to be a former miner named Flip. That stream exhibited to the people why Flip is a YouTuber and not a streamer. He'd lose his words and thoughts as Tectone pressed him, and Soul didn't really like that. So Soul, seeing himself as a better speaker than Flip, called out Tectone and ended up going on stream.
But if you're having a disagreement, of course people are going to press you over your take. That's just what it is when you have a disagreement. So you're gonna press them, and they're gonna press you. That's how a debate works. I don't know. I feel like that's the whole idea of what a debate is. Like, okay.
So it wasn't bad at first, but it just got worse and worse.
Kick platform. What happened over there? I have not streamed on Kick in. I was restreaming on Kick. I don't know. I'm stayed away from Kick, to be honest. I feel like Kick is. I don't know. I don't really like the people who own Kick, to be honest. They're a bit grody, to be honest. They're a bit grody over there. And I feel like a lot of people get away with a lot of things in there on the Kick. I'm sort of staying away from Kick as much as possible. That's why I restream on YouTube.
The minutes passed.
Tectone, I guess I can follow your logic. They're not going to do what they don't want to do. Do you like talking about meta? Do you want to talk about meta?
I thought we weren't talking about that.
Oh my fucking god. We're talking about meta players versus casual players literally right now. What are you talking about?
Are you okay?
No, I'm having to listen to this bullshit, man. Of course I'm not okay. What do you mean? No, I get this worked up over talking with this man. This is insufferable.
Bro, he is trolling you something shocking. Tectone is trolling you something hard.
I'm just asking. You know, I mean, you're asking something stupid. You don't like.
Bro is getting so worked up. Tectone is just trolling the shit out of you without even trying.
Are you threatening me? I'll have you know, I'm a former miner, man. You can't talk to me like that.
When did I threaten you? Can you say quit spouting bullshit?
It eventually became nothing more
Damn.
than Soul slinging insults one way and Tectone throwing taunts back. It was nothing.
Bro got super one-manned so hard. Bro got himself frustrated, and Techie just literally just took the piss out of him. Really, unfortunate of Mr. Soul. That's why I think is people just lose their shit about using their brain. Just like, and Tectone has literally just played on him being pissy, insane.
Nothing more than Tectone content farming somebody who was extremely angry and passionate. Eventually, Soul rage quit and just abruptly left the stream, but the damage to his image had already been done by then.
Does Soul even stream? Actually, Soul even do videos anymore?
Somehow, this entry isn't about Soul versus Tectone, because as you see, Soul has a brother named Solo who decided to hop into the genre.
To be fair, I actually quite like Solo. I think Solo actually does really good content. Solo actually does a really good content.
Little bit of farming of his own. Soul was angered by that because he had told Solo not to jump into a situation and further antagonize him in a setting where he was already seeing himself as the underdog. Tectone liked Solo and did not like Soul. Intentional or not, Tectone brought Solo onto a live stream that set Soul off, as he wasn't only being seen as the antagonist, but now his own family was being turned against him. Skip a few filler arcs and Solo decided to start streaming. When not long into his streaming career, Soul did this. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind about showing that clip. Online beefing and drama don't really work with me, so I'm not even gonna bother with this one. I have no issue.
To be fair, I think I know this one because Solo's talked about it. So Soul came in and berated him, like threw shit at him, and made Solo cry. He had a full-on mental break, had a freaking breakdown against his brother for even talking to Tectone, and like broke a whole bunch of his shit, and like stormed out, then upset Solo. So the upset Solo. Like, I mean, I feel like brothers have a fucking brothers have arguments, but I feel like, I feel like there's a time and a place to have an argument. I feel like bombarding him on his stream was not one of them, to be honest.
With Soul personally, so I'm not gonna villainize him like that. If you want lore, I made 2 videos on it in the past. Go check it out. If you want the clip, go get it yourself. You feel me? Without showing the clip, it displays Soul entering Solo's room mid-stream, yelling at him, slamming his door, and in turn knocking some of his things over and making him cry. Skip a few more arcs, now we've got Soul crying as well. By now I see it as no more than 2 brothers butting heads and them having it escalated by the fact that they made it all public. They're better now, both still doing their thing, but while the drama
so Soul still uploading.
OG certified crash. And good lord, this video is going long. I had a few more entries, but now I'm only doing 1 more. Among all the dramas and Crashouts in the gacha space, there's one that stands atop the rest. There is one that involved more creators than any other, and there is one that single-handedly altered the trajectory of gacha content creation.
Oh, that's Atsu. That must be Atsu. It must be Atsu.
As a wise man named Mujin once said, bloodiest drama.
Oh, fucking Atsu, bro.
Atsu and the Genshin Impact Injustice League versus Tectone and the Gacha Legion of Doom. This was the Gacha Civil War, the Allies versus the Axis.
Shit.
Focus on a singular Crashout among the lot, because during this time period there were many. In fact, some of the previously mentioned Crashouts in this video were during the era of the Great Gacha War.
Atsu is such a I didn't know. I mean, I don't know Atsu very well, so not very much. I know Envy. I'm very surprised Envy's on this video, because Envy like freaking like freak out on stream was way more. To be honest, was way worse than the Atsu made a lot of personal. Was more of a personal thing with Tectone, but Envy was as funny. I think Atsu drama was way more serious.
This truly was a bloody mess. The ultimate loser as a result, though, had to be Atsu, whose Crashout led to his doom. He lost respect, credibility, his fan base, his own personal life, all in the time span of a few months. Atsu.
I remember Atsu calling Brax a creep, even though Brax was like one. Even though Brax wasn't. Brax is like the most friendliest dude on the gacha community. He called Brax like a major creep for some reason.
He made tweet after tweet, document after document, video after video. Nothing worked in his favor, as his mask had already been cracked and darkness brought to the light.
Yeah, he was a bit of a snake. He was a bit of a snake.
Except that his crash
Atsu seemed very two-faced.
What allies he had left, he threw them under the bus and created even more enemies. A man who crashed out and were being isolated thought the best course of action would be to further isolate himself. In the Great World War,
bro tried to. Bro threw his only friends left under the bus. Insane.
Alright, no more. I hate being serious. Sarcasm's in my blood. Who else are some of Gacha's most notorious Crashouts? And I hope I don't have to spin back for a part 3 anytime soon in the future. I'm gonna catch y'all boys.
That's a good video. That was a good video.
We up this piece. Yep.
I did a lot. That was a good video. It was actually a really good video. Actually, I actually enjoyed that. Definitely go check out. God, I must say his name, blazecine. Go give him a follow. Actually, I'm gonna you yourself from me too, buddy. But yeah, go check out the video. The description will be down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate your faces, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Don't come to my house, or else I'll suck your dick. Blood. I'll suck your blood. Oh, shit.